been through several heartbreakers, losing in 5-set matches. So they want to make sure that they don't let go of the rope here and try to pick up another win.
Oo, kung ako naman yung EAC, syempre gusto kong manalo. Gusto mo ng manalo. And yun nga, on San Beda's end, they have been showing like sparks, 'di ba, of brilliance throughout the season, pero hindi pa nila nakukuha yung groove nila. So today, hopefully we'll see them explode. Sana magandang laro na makikita natin.
Well, that's not the start you want if you are San Beda.
Oo nga, parang James
Oo.
yung simula.
And here's the thing, Cara, like, one of the things we noticed when it comes to the lineup, bago na yung libero nila. From service specialist, si Gwen Banyas, ginawang libero ni Coach Edgar Baroga at siya ang tinarget ni Lut.
Oo nga, pinag-usapan nga natin kanina, si Coach baka iniikot-ikot na niya yung mga players niya trying to figure out ano ba ang best para dito sa kanyang girls.
Well, the one sure thing for San Beda is this girl right here, Angel Habacon.
Angel has had a phenomenal season. Grabe yung energy ni Angel and yung mga spikes na nakikita natin, yung variations from Angel.
This season 99 has been a showcase of Angel Habacon's talent, and I jinxed her again.
Maga pa. Nag-warm up pa yung players.
Ang ganda na ng build-up
Oo
natin.
nga eh.
Okay, but you know, she did score 27 points, including 2 service aces in the previous match. So, to do that as a rookie, Cara, di ba, napakalaking bagay.
Oo, and the confidence that she has been showing each and every game. Minsan, nagugulat ka na, rookie pala to.
Yung mga rookies na ganyan, nakaka more than 25 points. Ano na yan mga Alyssa Valdez, Gretzel Soltones levels na yan.
Oo, nakita na natin yung path niya, no? Saan papunta.
But then, of course, it's more challenging for Angel because she's much smaller than Alyssa and Gretch.
Oh, she has to jump more. Pero yun nga, nakita naman natin sa energy niya na kayang-kaya niya.
So even EAC having trouble with their first ball.
Oh, medyo miscommunication on their end.
And the ironic thing is, yung mga libero talaga yung tina-target nila. Navarro with an ace. So, aces from both sides early on, Cara.
EAC currently struggling with their first ball reception. Yun nga, hindi pa nahanap yung groove. Nag-warm up pa. Trying to find yung kanilang reception right now.
And still cannot get a decent first ball. Molina tees it up for Tayag, and Tayag goes cross court. Nice to see Max Tayag start here, and we did see that Sophie Kagalawan had muscle tape on her shoulder, so she is not 100%, but she suited up. Kaya naman siguro nag-decide si Coach Edgar na i-start si Max.
Oh, and who better, di ba? Yung kanilang captain.
This season, Max has been coming off the bench and then trying to make impact points in important situations.
And today, ayan, she is stepping up. Ito na yung time niya to shine and to show na, what she's got. So you see here, Max Tayag with the, di ba, ganda ng positioning. Nakita niya yung butas, nakita niya walang tao sa depensa.
Max Tayag last season averaging 5.9 points per match. Lut setting it up para kay Kat Almazan, and Almazan finds the open spot.
Etong si Kat Almazan, also one of the players we always watch out for sa mga games ng EAC. And hopefully today, makikita natin siya ulit mag-shine.
Well, she is always a threat, whether it's indoor or beach, whether she's playing middle or open. Oh, an ace for Villena.
So far, nagugulatan yung both teams sa kanilang service. Nahahanapan nila ng butas and forcing, errors like this.
Kara, this is probably the most aces I've seen before the first technical timeout this
At the
season.
start of the match.
Ano pa eh, kumbaga may, anong tawag doon? When you're slow to move in the morning.
Yep. Nag-warm up pa nga. Ow!
Uy! Yeah, speaking of slow to move in the
Oo.
morning, medyo nag-load pa yung Lady General sa pagkakataon na yun. They weren't ready for this.
Oo nga. So far, itong first ball talagang nagiging struggle for both teams actually. Sa hapon siguro or sa gabi yung training na to. Hindi sanay sa umaga.
Molina on the drop. Here's Almazan. Banyas pops it up. Angel to Max. Now they're moving. Lut setting it up for Almazan. Banyas keeps the ball in play. Tayag not over.
This time, an attack error from Max Dayag. Alam niya na medyo mababa yung kuha niya. Apologizing to her teammates for that one.
7-5 ang ating talaan. Razonable at the service line for EAC. He's had a couple of good matches here in season 99. Tayag. Molina gives it back to Tayag. Iniwasan ni Razonable and not the right move as Beda gets the point and they're up by 3 heading into this technical timeout. Steph Benito will have a report when we return.
Good day, sports fans. This is Game On, the very first sports podcast of GMA. Brought to you by GMA Regional TV and Synergy and GMA Digilab. My name is Martin Javier.
Half minute left. Shot clock is down to 4. Manalini. Kaboom!
Let's talk about anything and everything about sports. I am Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Ang pinaka-key to be a very good shooter, to be able to score, is repetition.
Makasama din natin ang inyong mga iniidolo o paboritong atleta mula.
You're still watching the NCAA Season 99 Women's Volleyball Tournament. If there's one thing that's similar between the two competing teams today, it's the fact that both of them are having a hard time trying to condition themselves mentally. After their heartbreaking loss, the San Beda Lady Red Lions are extremely disappointed. So today, they wanted to take advantage of this game to bounce back. Nang makapanayam ko nga kanina si Coach Edgar Baroga, mental toughness daw ang nakikita niyang problema ng koponan dahil masyado daw malalambot ang loob ng mga ito which causes distraction every time they play. Kaya para sa araw na ito, hindi nga daw nag-scouting ang team at nag-focus lang sa kanilang individual weaknesses. At kanina sa loob ng dugout, nakita ko pa sila na nagme-meditate. The EAC Lady Generals on the other hand are hoping to end their victory drought at ipanalo na ang mga natitirang games nila. Nung makapanayam ko noon si Coach Rod Palmero, self-confidence daw ang nakikita niyang problema ng koponan which remains to be their problem as of today. Coach Rod still tries to motivate them and tell them to just enjoy it kasi at this point, they have nothing to lose. So play with no pressure. Ito ang paalala ni Coach before the set starts. Kayo, before the game starts rather. Anton and Cara, sa tingin niyo ba, how can these teams toughen their themselves mentally at this point?
Ako, Steph, napapagod ako just thinking of the workload of Coach Rod Palmero.
Oo nga. Well, ang hirap din no, na you both are trying to fight for each and every win and so far hindi na nakita sa results. Pero yun nga, as players, it really happens and kailangan mo lang talaga tanggalin yung pressure sa sarili mo. Especially right now, diba? Nothing to lose itong both squads. So, ito na yung chance nila na ipakita kung anong meron sila.
Lalo na sa panahon ngayon, marami mga volleyball tournaments na pwedeng salihan ng ating mga players. So, these remaining matches are somewhat of a showcase to display their talents in the hopes of getting an opportunity to play with other teams to further increase their experience
Oo.
and skills.
Yes. And I think that is also why si Coach Ed is kind of mixing things up, di ba? Binibigyan niya ng chance yung mga ibang players niya. So we see him changing yung kung sino yung libero per game. So baka ito nga yung chance nila para lumabas yung confidence, di ba? Yung self-confidence nila sa laro nila.
In their last match, they were able to hang with Perpetual. Naubusan ng gasolina in that fifth set.
Yes. Parang naunahan lang sila ng experience ng Perpetual that one too.
Angel Habacon with another point, changing it up and going for that drop.
We have been seeing a lot of varied shots from Angel, hindi lang puro power spikes.
4-point lead for San Beda. De La Cruz. Loot. It's going to be a back row attack. De La Cruz pops it up from the back line. Angel. Wow.
What an angle from Angel.
This young lady's got skills.
Confidence baka mo. Ayan. With a placement shot. Kitang-kita. Walang sumabay sa kanya.
Sa facial expression niya, Kara, sinadya ba niya yun?
Parang, pero nagulat ata siya how far it went.
I mean, it was right on point as she gets another point.
So far, Angel doing everything for San Beda.
Down the line, placement shot. Grabe.
Pupunta ka doon, nasa dulo siya. Sino ba talaga kukuha ng area na yun? Coordinate lang yan, coordinate. Wala silang ginagawang mahirap. Puro madadali. Nasa position nyo lang din kung ano yung pinapractice natin. Eh bakit inuunahan nyo ng, sige baka hindi bumagsak doon, nasa ibang lugar ka. Secure nyo yung mga areas nyo, yun ang pag-uusapan nyo. Sama nyo lahat, di pwedeng walang kulang sa usapan. Di kayo kunikilos eh. Lahat, pag-usapan. Lahat, pag-usapan.
Alright, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina na kinapos, naubusan ng gasolina ang Lady Red Spikers. Look at that fifth set.
Oo, talagang lumaban ang San Beda sa match na to. But in that fifth set, talagang nag-pull away na tong Perpetual. And nakikita nga natin dito, nakakasabay sila with all the stats, pero nakulangan lang sila dun sa dulo.
Another ace, this time for De La Cruz. Now, the reason I was saying earlier na napapagod ako sa just thinking of the workload of Coach Rod Palmero is because he's also coaching the EAC men's team who are doing very well. Right now, they're 6-0. They just picked up a win right before this match. So, props to Coach Rod for taking on the challenge, pero ang hirap ng trabaho niyan.
Oo, and parang medyo roller coaster ride siya because unfortunately for his girls, iba yung resulta na nakukuha niya. And right now, again, we are seeing them, struggling. Not only sa first ball, even in their attacks, wala silang nagagawang plays. And yun nga, narinig nga natin yung frustration niya dun sa timeout nila earlier.
Sayang. Regalo na sana para sa kanya.
Navarro, yes.
Hindi lang natamaan na maayos. Sayang. It was right there in front of Erin Navarro, the rookie middle blocker. Magalona. Molina. Back to Angel. Down the line. Loot. Almazan has to push it to the other side. Navarro, makakabawi ba? Hindi. Almazan, back row. Banyas was there. Angel with the drop. Molina tees it up for Angel. Not over, pero tuloy pa rin ang rally. Molina with a drop. Wala pa rin. Loot. Banyas keeps the ball in play. Habacon, cross court. Loot. Angel. Too strong.
One of the longest rallies we've had so far, but that ends with an attack error from Angel. EAC showing better defense in that sequence.
Yeah, that was one of the longer rallies of the match. Banya sending it back over to the EAC side. Lut running attack. And Janja Villenas pumped up after that hit.
Much better execution for the Lady Generals here as we see Villena go up for that running spike.
3 straight points now for EAC.
And I think yun yung hinahanap ni Coach Rod, di ba? Sinasabi nga niya kanina, yan naman yung ginagawa natin sa practice. Hindi lang nila nalalabas. But unfortunately, another unforced error.
And because of that, Beda is now up by 6.
Ito, sa Game On podcast, we can absolutely talk about anything. We can have lengthy conversations, meteor conversations.
Maraming info na palitan and mas maraming chikahan.
That's right.
And I think it's only right because, I mean, first of all, special thanks goes out to everybody who tunes in and watches the show. We have been fortunate enough to have been recognized by Trinity, by Anak TV. So I think it's only fitting that after we have
Here's why, prior to going live, I felt like EAC can put up a fight. It's because of this match right here where we saw in the first set, kaya naman nila eh.
Yes, kaya nila. And nakikita nga natin yung short runs, yung momentum swings on going their way. Pero right now, they really need to bring it out dahil hindi pa natin to nakikita from them.
And also the ability to sustain those runs and not commit the errors when they have momentum. Gaya ng nangyari kanina. Risha Reyes. She's a threat for EAC, one of their best spikers.
She scored 9 points in their last game.
But she can't attack because they can't get a good first ball. Back set. Almazan.
So far, they really are struggling with that first ball. And another attack error, this time from Reyes.
Cole coming off the bench. Tricia Reyes. Very difficult attempt to time properly. Lut. Running attack again by Janja Villena.
So far, that play from Lut and Villena doing wonders for EAC.
EAC trailing by 7. Lut. Molina. Bakar. I like how Molina decided to go and choose Bakar despite the fact that Angel was there in front.
Oh, alam na siguro nilang markado si Angel. So she goes for Bakar for that one.
The thing about Beda is sometimes they become an Angel Habacon-centric team. And this is a team sport and it's hard if si Angel lang yung pupuntos na more than 50% of their points.
Oh, yes, it's a team sport definitely. So hindi kayang isang tao lang. I mean, we have seen,
Yes.
teams that, run with just going to one person, pero mahirap 'yon in the long run.
Kaya maganda na makita yung iba na nagsa-step up rin. So last 2 sets, Molina going to Bakar. At sa pagkakataon na yun, pumunta naman siya kay Max.
Max Tayag with a strong spike.
8-point lead for San Beda. Navarro. Lut. Oh. Villena opting to just tap it over to the other side, and Bakar gets another point. Janelle Bakar giving San Beda a 9-point lead. Coach Rod Palmero calls a timeout.
Bakit? Mahaba yung bola nila, hayaan yung pwersahin ng blocker na makover yung ilalim. Yung mga nasa drop ball, alam nyo na yan, dito ka, nandito bola sa haba. Nandito to dapat sa kabila, hindi dapat nagkakatabi dyan. Naintindihan? You work on your place. Ikaw, pag off ang bola, itapo mo sa dulo, wag mo ibaon. Para napakalaki mo.
A lot more frustration there from Coach Rod as they are trailing in this set. And Kat Almazan, who had 15 points in their last game against LPU, currently also struggling along with her teammates. Wala nga silang nagagawang plays. They are unable to set up anything, and yun yung frustration ni Coach Rod in that timeout.
A whirlwind season for Coach Rod Palmero and EAC. As you described earlier, roller coaster ride.
Yes.
And Kat Almazan is at the center of it all, being their leader and graduating player as well. 10-point advantage for San Beda here in the opening set. Lut to Almazan, and there she is, Kat Almazan.
Kat Almazan getting one from Angel Habacon there. And the long spike.
Almazan at this point, number 9 in the league in terms of scoring. Angel Habacon, number 4. So we have 2 scorers in the top 10 playing in this match. A nice play by De La Cruz, dropping it over 3 blockers.
San Beda really reading the defense of EAC very well here. Napapako pa rin itong EAC sa kanilang depensa, and that's what they have been capitalizing on since earlier in the set.
One of the surprising stats that I see is that San Beda is actually the second best team in terms of blocking as of this moment.
Wow.
And Mapua is number 1. So that to me is a surprising number. Molina, we know she's an open spiker, converted to setter this season. She's familiar with that kind of role, pero nagsasorry pa rin siya kay coach.
Biglang nakalimutan niya yung pagiging spiker niya.
Coach, setter pa rin po ako para sa'yo.
But I think Coach Ed opting for Espina as the setter. And that's why Molina is spiking.
Oh, that's right. San Beda takes the opening set 25-13. And we will be back for set number 2. You're watching NCAA Season 99.